While researching a trip to Tangier, Morocco, I found a great tour package on TripAdvisor. It included a driving tour of the city and the coast, a visit to some caves, and a camel ride on the beach. Fantastic. And $100 a person. Not fantastic. So I convinced myself I could make similar arrangements myself. Unable to do so, I called for a cab from my hotel. The coast wasn't far, and I thought at least they could take us there, and if I slipped them some cash, they'd stick around and take us back. Right when I asked how much it would be to take us there, the cabbie says, "Tell you what, I'll take you on a tour of Tangier, we take a tour of the coast, go find the caves, then finish with a camel ride on the beach." It was the exact same itinerary I saw on TripAdvisor, so I asked how much. $20 a person. We all got in, and for the next 4 hours, this cabbie was our private driver. He showed us the city, he pointed out all the historical spots, the king has a palace there, he stays there sometimes, that sort of thing. And he takes us on this 30-minute drive to the coast. "These caves, Hercules stayed there," he said, and finally we go to the beach. There, some guy has these camels waiting for us. Now, they're not the big Arabian camels you see beside the pyramids, the ones with the giant humps. These are smaller, darker camels, but still camels. We rode on the beach, rocking back and forth while looking at the water and having a great time. Then the cabbie drove us back to our hotel. Now, I'm not saying you should do exactly as I did. It's quite possible there are some unscrupulous or unlicensed cab drivers out there who will do something illicit to unsuspecting Americans. But I'm also convinced that every licensed cab driver in Tangier knows this tour package. Basically, all the cabbies got together and said, "What do tourists like?" And they have a standard package for a set fee. But here's the thing, you could not find this trip outside of TripAdvisor, and my hotel manager had no idea how to arrange it. I just randomly talked to a cab driver. So it's likely that some guy just put that package up on TripAdvisor, charges $100, and then just calls a random cab and pockets the difference. It really is too bad that all cab drivers don't do this. Have a list of popular tourist activities, places to go, upcharges for longer periods. A New York cab driver can charge you an extra hour for a tour drive around Times Square and past the Empire State Building. A Vegas cabbie can point out places where mob hits occurred. Or a Paris cabbie can drive past the Eiffel Tower and insult you the whole time. Give the whole experience. I'm sure there's some sort of policy or whatever keeping this from happening, and it's probably only possible in a place as safe as Tangier. There is absolutely no crime in Tangier, by the way, but that's made possible through an autocratic government. Great for tourists, not so great for free speech, so give and take. So I highly recommend Tangier, I highly recommend taking that tour, and I highly recommend finding a licensed cabbie and letting them upcharge you into being your driver. Just be polite about it, and don't mention the lack of free speech thing. If you liked this short, please like and subscribe, or buy one of my books. Search David Hammonds on Amazon.